Check one.
Let me check the stream. 1 second. Check this stream out. Yeah.
Shalom.
We good.
You good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Brothers down here in Southwest Florida, Fort Myers. Back at you again with another live lesson through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And of course, before we begin, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, which the world ignorantly calls God. His true name is Yahweh in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, which roughly translates to He is or He exists, He is to be. And we call on Him in the name, Bahashem in the name, Yahweh Shai. Now, Yahweh Shai is the name of the only begotten Son, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His true name is Yahweh Shai, and his name roughly translates to He saves or He delivers. So it's Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Those are the names you got to call him for salvation. And we call them in the name of the Holy Spirit, Bahashem, Harachah, Dash. We'd also like to give double honors unto the apostles, bishops, and elders of GMS, Millstone. Salute to you brothers out there pushing the word of truth and in sincerity. And to you brothers and sisters listening and learning, may Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Brakatam unto you. And we're basically at the last pretty much moment. I don't say moment, but we're at the last steps in prophecy before society collapses. So now we're watching Esau basically, he's gearing us more to that digital system. Okay, as you can see by the title of the lesson, the mouths of the prophets are going to soon be shut. In whatever I put, okay, because the word we ain't gonna really have a platform to put the word out much. Okay, just recently came to pass, or it came to our attention that YouTube, which is the main platform that we use here to forward prophecy and push forth this ministry, they're gonna start the IDing you. You're gonna have to start, putting your ID. You're gonna have to upload your ID if they deem that you might be, under the age of 21, and you may be a minor or whatever the case is. Depending on your algorithm, what you've been watching, and they'd be like, oh, you might be young. Let me get his ID. So you're gonna have to upload your ID to the platform so they can know who you are. All right. Oh yeah, and verify man's in his 30s. All right, he's good to upload videos or watch videos. Okay, just to watch videos. Okay. They do. I think they're gonna do it with Spotify as well too. Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna roll out through pretty much all these streaming platforms where you got to prove this and that to Esau, and it basically gonna make it even harder for us to push this word out.
Right.
Okay. And you brothers got it. If you got the articles, want to read through it.
Con. All right. So this is from the Guardian. All right, from theguardian.com. All right, it says this is under the technology page. It says YouTube to gauge U.S. users' age with AI after UK and Australia add age checks. Tech company says it will use machine learning to estimate ages in order to show users in U.S. age appropriate content. All right, so yeah, you got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah, they're basically using it as a guise of safety for the children. Like they're worried about the children.
Right.
We don't want the children to be watching this and watching that. When really they could just delete all the degenerate,
Shit off the internet.
you know what I'm saying? They could just delete it, but instead they want to keep that crap up there, and they want to pry it into everybody's life. Basically, oh, we gotta know who's signing up to this and that. Oh, you could just delete that crap, man. Instead of having that crap, allowing that stuff in your platform. We've been saying this for years, going back to the rap, the gangster rap, and all that stuff. Like you allow this stuff on your platform,
Right.
okay? And all that stuff is damaging to the youth and to even to adults, man. All right, you got a lot of degenerate stuff on there where you could just delete it from the platform, but no, they want to keep that up there, but instead use this as a guise to help the children. But when did they ever give a damn about the children? To be honest with you, man. Okay, when did Esau ever really truly give a damn about children? And he uses them. It's just an excuse, okay? With all this stuff going on, this pizza stuff going on, and he clearly don't care about the children, but he's going to use them. Oh, you see, you don't care about the children. That then you're the issue, okay? You must got something to hide. So they're gonna look at like we all got something to hide. All right. But yeah, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, Khan. So the article starts off. It says YouTube announced on Tuesday uh, that it will begin to use artificial intelligence to estimate the ages of users in the U.S. in order to show them age-appropriate content. The rollout of the new feature comes one day after Australia's government announced it would ban children under 16 from using YouTube, and less than a week after the UK implemented sweeping age checks on content on social networks.
That's crazy. See, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know UK and Australia was doing that. But you see how they roll those kind of things out in these smaller uh, um, areas. Australia has a much smaller population than the United States, so they can use it as a trial to see how it goes over there, and then ultimately push it throughout all of Babylon.
Yep.
Because they did the same thing with the COVID, and when it came to the lockdowns, okay, they did some serious lockdowns over in Australia and in different parts of Europe. It wasn't that severe in the U.S. Okay, all right, so they do these things in these smaller demographics. This is just to test and see how the people handle it, so they can ultimately push it out through the rest of Babylon. So be prepared for that. Okay, and they do it incrementally, so it's like you don't even really know what's happening. You just accept it, and then the next thing you know, you give your ID to everybody.
Right. Plus, because you mentioned, they trying to use it for the children, as the article say, but you got to think about it too. We've already whether it's knowingly or unknowingly have provided, all right, these elitists with a lot of our data, all right,
Mhm.
a lot of personal information about ourselves. Every time you hit allow on the app, that allows that app to, through backward channels, to go through your phone, man. All right, to see what type of content you're looking at, to see what type of pictures you taking, to see where you've been. All right, to basically build a digital you. That's what they want to do, man. All right, so they could be able to, uh, uh, uh you know, deem who's a threat. All right, just like how they're about to use these wearable devices. All right, to be able to call out uh, diseases that could potentially harm you in the future by just looking at your vitals, right? That's what they want to do. They want to be essentially want to play God, man. Because with that, yeah, it sounds good, and then that's how Esau always gets people, by making it sound good. All right, because what, a couple of years ago there was a hot thing going on in the world about children or youths being on the internet, and it was behind what, cyberbullying. All
Yeah.
right, cyberbullying was a thing, man. And that was big in UK, man. And then what, during the time of when Sleepy Joe was around, UK was cracking down on individuals that was talking against their regime from years prior. All right, so they're going to use all this information, man. Your YouTube history, like they don't already have your IP, but now they want to put a face to who's behind this YouTube thread, who is searching these things, man. All right, so that way they could again have a more understanding on who you are, man.
Yeah, because Esau is basically building your digital profile. You know,
Right.
you're not building it; he's building it. All right, behind on the back end. So yeah, he knows your algorithm. He knows the type of stuff you like to click on, which is is very it's kind of scary. But at the end of the day, we already knew this. All right, and he's been gathering this data for several I would say for the past decade now on you. Once these algorithms and this AI algorithm starts really enhance, but really in the past couple of years is when AI really started to take off. you know I would say 2022, it really started to take off to the point where it is right now. Okay, so it's highly sophisticated, and it's even more sophisticated than we imagined because Esau Edom he got the more advanced stuff than what's given out to the regular everyday people. All right. So yeah, your whole online identity is he wants to build that up for you. All right. Just like he did it on Facebook. All right. After I remember after a while on Facebook. All right, you be on Facebook and then you be on there for a few years, and then when the new year comes in, they'll be like, "This is who you interacted with the most. Look at
Yep.
you sent with this person and this," and they build a whole little thing. You're like, "Wow, that's nice." I
Right.
mean, you look at that like, "Damn, that's kind of intrusive." All
Right.
right, but it is what it is. This is what this man ultimately wants to do. All right, you brothers got it,
If I may bring out this one quick precept,
of course.
like you brothers up. Second Corinthians 2:11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Go ahead,
He
bro.
was, okay. We're not ignorant of this man's devices, his plans. All right. We're not. We can't get caught in these snares because we know who our enemy is. We know his motives and his ways, man. All right. You brothers were making good points about how he uses these different apps and websites to gain more access. All right, on the masses. And guess what? He'll dress it up in the sense of, oh, this is better for you. Let us learn what you like so we can make it easier for you to get access to it.
Let me see.
And over time, it's really for your downfall. You know,
Hmm.
dress it real pretty up for the masses of the people. You know,
Yeah. And it's easy to fall into that trap if you're not really
right,
looking for it. You don't know that there's a trap laid out for you.
right,
You fall right into it. But as the scripture just read, you can't be ignorant of Satan's devices. We're not ignorant. We're constantly watching. All right, we know this guy's mo at this point. Even though we know at this point in the game, he knows pretty much everything about us as well. It's not like we can hide it. Our
right, right,
is pretty much public to everybody. Our faces are out there. Okay, we're like pretty. I don't want to say public figures because we ain't famous like that. But in the eyes of Esau and the world, I mean, they it's not hard to find us if they really wanted to.
right,
Okay, and they got all the facial recognition stuff. They got all that stuff. They got the IP addresses. They know all about each and every one of us.
right,
And I know that old meme where it says, "If you don't, if you're not on the government watch list at this point, I'm disappointed in you."
right,
Yeah, yeah. So don't be surprised, man. You watching these videos, and Esau knows you like to watch this stuff, and you're on a list, okay, of potential people that they ain't gonna be able to swindle in the day of the hour of temptation. Okay, you
right.
got
I got another one, another quick one. This is Second Thessalonians 2, and I'm gonna start verse 9. It's like I'm gonna start verse 8. Second
start
Thessalonians 2 and 8.
start,
And
start
then
with
start at 3? All right.
yeah,
I'll start at 3 and then jump down.
yeah,
Second Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
yeah. Esau is revealed. All right, we know that this is the so-called white man behind all this stuff, man.
Right.
Okay, he's the one that wants, he's the one that wants to be God, as it's going to say in the next verse. Okay,
Yep.
okay, and the one real way that he can play God is to get the information. He wants to see everything and know everything,
Right.
and he's doing it in the most backwards, technological way. Okay, it's not organic. All right, he got a machine behind him. All right, but read the next verse and then skip on down to the point you were going to make.
Verse 4.
So like I was gonna say, because at the end of the day, all this shit was manufactured by this nigga, man. All right, when this motherfucker created the internet and these social media platforms, you don't think these their analysts and their counselors told them the effects that it could have on the future, on the people in the future, man?
Mm.
All right, they knew about this shit. Just like I forget who it was, the guy who invented the internet. He said he wished he never created it or something to that effect, man.
Right.
All right, they
It was,
they they
it was one of the elites said that they wish they didn't give it to the people or something like that. I forget.
right.
Go ahead.
Because they knew what effects it would bring, man. They knew
That
how it would deteriorate deteriorate and destroy people's lives. All right, split homes. All right, open the world to more wickedness. They knew that shit, man. Right.
Oh,
All right, and they purposely put it out there, and they continually push it on the forefront. Because when you read that article, it was going into how they, trying to make it child safe, so that way children don't find pornographic material or dangerous material to their beings or whatnot. But at the end of the day, they're the ones running these porn industries, man. They're the ones running all this dangerous content that goes across the airwaves, man. These rap videos that promote guns and hawking down your ops and
right.
the last thing I did was stand on them. That's my favorite pose and all that shit. All right, who's behind the music labels, man? Is
Smart.
is the small hatters, man? These Edomites, man. All right, they push it all out there so what they could come around. All right, years later and offer the people a solution to the problem that they created, man. Right. All right, and get the credence from the people. And now all of a sudden, the people will look at them like, "Oh my gosh, you are God." Or out of chaos. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Guys, real is scriptures talk about him being the accuser of his brethren.
Right.
You know, he sets this stuff up for us, knowing that it is a stumbling block and we'll trip over it. Okay, and he's a demon, man. This guy's really evil. For him to go to these lengths, okay, to get people under his spell. I mean, that's pretty wild. Okay, that we're at this point. At when you really take a step back and look at everything, this is crazy, man. That he's doing this.
Yep.
Go ahead and read the next verse.
2 Thessalonians 2:4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Yeah, he wants to put himself in the seat of God. Okay, it's taking some time, but we're at the point where he's about to make that big move, okay, where he's going to try to combine all religions and all he's get everybody under one religion, under one world order. Okay,
Right.
that ultimate plan, and for him to do that, he has to have the whole world on his side. Okay, so he starts all these wars across the world. He uses propaganda to get the people, to be with him. He You mentioned the pornography and all that stuff. He allows all this stuff to go out freely throughout the internet, and just so he can be like, oh, we got to save the children from this. Uh,
Right.
like you're the one in control of it. Like the brother was just saying, you should make it illegal. That kind of be illegal.
Illegal. They have the technology to take it down because why? What it was, I believe, in the beginning of the year when Trump got elected, took office, hold the office, he was going after Pornhub and shit. And guess what? That shit is taken down off the normal web that
Right.
people have.
Yeah, they can
All
do
right, it was easy as hell for them to just shut it down like that, man.
absolutely. And for them not to do it and just to let us sit these people making money off of this stuff. All right, promoting smuttism. Okay, I mean that stuff. I mean that's graphic stuff to be putting on there. You could just go there for free. Just type it in. Any child can go there and type that shit in and look at it, dog. In the middle of the night while everybody's sleeping and he's in there looking at that
Right.
in the room. Okay. And he's been looking at it for years now. You had no idea. You gave him a phone, you gave him an iPad. He's in there looking at all that. You're not checking. Okay.
Right.
And this is all going across the whole planet Earth. That shit shouldn't have even happened. Again, going back to the music is degenerate. They promote all types of adultery, drug use, materialism, we smutting out women, murder. Oh,
And hints, and don't forget hints of homosexuality,
oh, it's
homosexual activities, man.
yeah, yeah. That's more open now from the past 10 years or so. Ever since Obama got his second term, all right, they've been pushing that shit out heavily. So the spell is the American people are under the spell. The world's under the spell where people's accepting it, and when you speak against it, now you're the problem. We speak against it, so now we're a prime target in the eyes of Esau because we speak against his order. He wants, what do you call it? alphabet shit, rainbow shit. He wants that. Okay, we want what the Heavenly Father wants, so we are at odds with each other. So he can easily pick on us and be like, "Oh, look, take our channels down," and he's been doing that.
Right.
Okay, but yeah, you can read on. Go to the point you wanted to make, Akia.
Come. 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right. And hey, like the brother was saying, the wicked is revealed. Esau, Edom. We know who our enemy is. Yeah. Okay.
But it's like it said, by the spirit of his mouth, the prophets, man.
Prophet.
The Heavenly Father revealed what? His secrets to service the prophets. Well, guess what? For a long time, all right, knowing who Esau, Edom is today was under wraps, man. Till the Lord opened up the eyes of his prophets to expose his ass, man.
That's right.
All right, a lot of the atrocities and the fucking ill practices that he has, even down to what he's doing right now and attempting to do in the future, which is to microchip everybody. All right, all of that has been exposed and revealed by the servants, the prophets, through the Holy Spirit, man, through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, and the Lord is going to keep doing that until what? Until He sends His anointed, which is Yahushai, to on the second journey to return there and to put this nigga out, man.
Right, the brightness coming.
The
Right,
brightness is coming. That's right.
right. He's coming to make war with this. All right, and put him in subjection, because this man he's running wild like a toddler. No one's supervising this motherfucker, dog. He's just running the earth, just doing whatever he wants to do, and no one's checking him. But the Lord's gonna come and check him.
Yep.
Because there ain't nobody on this earth that's gonna be able to pretty much lift a sword against this guy. He got too much weapons. He got too much technology. He got too much power. Okay. So we're moaning and groaning and waiting for the Lord to come back. He's going to come back and make all this right. But before all that, we have to endure it, because now it's going to be tougher for us to continue ministry. Arguably, depending on how this actually goes down, we're going to find out next week.
Right.
Exactly how bad this really is. If Mad Brothers Challenge gets down, or everybody now basically everybody got to upload their ID. you know, who knows where this is gonna go? I don't know if I want to do that shit. Okay. I mean, we might have to make a new channel and see how that works, and they're probably still gonna make you upload ID. So who knows what's gonna happen? We're getting dangerously close to the ministry basically, you know, take shutting down. This
Right.
I should say, because you know, even after the video stopped going up, the ministry still continues. Okay. But all this knowledge and wisdom and understanding, this is time for you to get it. If you ain't been getting it, then I don't know what you've been doing with your internet. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, we all have things we like to watch on the internet, but for the most part, we're watching. Okay, we're the watchmen, so we're watching certain things. Okay, what's going on in the world? How close are we to this actually ending? Every day we wake up in the morning, we see that we're a lot closer, because we all the earthquakes that have been happening. We talked about that on Sunday. Uh,
Yep.
all the other natural disasters, all the wars that are happening concurrently right now, the pestilences, the food prices, and the prices of just everyday goods, resources are just going out of getting out of reach for the average person. All right, something's about to happen. Okay, and it's just gonna happen. It's not like a lot of these people aren't gonna really notice the signs like that, but we notice it, and that's why we put these videos up.
Yep.
Because we're warning you. This is a warning. It's just gonna happen one day. And you're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck do I do now?
Right.
Okay, you guys got
Verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, and that they may be saved. So you're going to have individuals that's going to get caught up in these different traps because they ain't want to turn back to the Lord. They ain't want to listen to the prophets. Right. Okay? It's going to be too late for them. Verse 11. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusions, and they shall believe a lie. So they're going to fall for whatever Esau, Edom throws at them. Okay? Which we know this devil, he comes with deceit. All right, to deceive the people. That's one of his tactics. That's one of his blessings. Right. All right, able to deceive. All right, and our people are going to get caught up in this man's different lies, man. You know, right?
It's going to be fine to upload their ID.
Right.
Oh, you know, just like they were the first in lines to roll up their sleeve in 2020.
Right.
They didn't see anything wrong with it. They just rolled their sleeve up. Oh, the TV said do it, so do it.
Right.
It fell for the lie.
Right. So, like, I don't mean to cut you off, brother. And you got to remember, too, the nigga came at them with that, with smooth words.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, man.
Ooh. How much of a benefit it would be for you to get the stick in your arm. Perfect. You know how much of a disservice you would do to your family members. You remember,
bro? That's just separated homes.
That's just separated homes. You had motherfucking Juvenile rapping about it.
Right.
Manny Fresh rapping about it. All right. They got all your favorite celebrities and your idols, because that's what them niggas are just living idols, man.
Yep.
All right, got your idols to tell you what it is, and you look at these, niggas look at LeBron like he's God, right? Niggas looking at Messi and all these motherfuckers like they God. Oh my God, they're getting vaxxed. I need to do it too. All right, and then what? Died suddenly became a fucking plague in the earth.
Right.
All right, so you gotta beware of this devil, man. Everything this trickster says, all right, he says it with a forked tongue. Everything that seems to be for the good of humanity, just know he's the nigga with the dagger behind his back, waiting to hug you so he can stab you in the back with it, man.
That's exactly.
All right. If I could bring this,
I'm gonna make a quick point, Jake. We've been saying this for years. Back with the juice and prior. When has this man ever put you first for anything?
Right.
That was positive, so-called positive.
Well, shit, even to the world, man.
Right.
The masses should be looking at it, man. When has this devil, the government, ever looked out for the American people for real, man? Yeah. Think about it, man.
They send money. They send millions to Ukraine.
And your ass is in the street, man.
Right.
You gotta think about these things. But I wanted to get this real quick. In Psalms, the book of Psalms 55 and verse 21, it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords, man. And again, just to clarify the point that I was making, how these devils, they'll speak to you with soft and inviting words to encourage you to fall into the trap. All right, you could clearly see that that this patch of leaves on the floor looks different than all the surrounding floor, but yet this devil will tell you, no, the reason it looks like that is because we reinforced that area with steel and brick. All right, this is the spot where you need to stand the most.
Right. This is the best spot.
This is the best spot. Look at the trees; it's shady. Look. You see, look. A couple of ants just went over it. Nothing happened. And then you go fucking stand on that shit, and that shit just opens up, and you fall on the spikes, man. All right, that's what this devil has coming, man. With all this push to be more technologically advanced. Okay. All right, they're doing talks of more biometric scannings, man. What it is, the entry and exit shit. I forget what it's called, man. All right, where they're gonna want you to just be fully integrated, man. All right, you brothers got it.
Yeah, you want you to be they want you to be completely tapped into their wireless grid. They're building a world for you within their, because they want the earth for themselves, and they want you Americans, you regular people out here, just basically in your own world where they can control you. You're just like a video game to them, man. All right, hey, that's why hey, brother Reddit, you can't trust this guy. He'll draw swords on you, man. He's telling you all this sweet stuff, but really he has it in his heart to kill. All right, to set your path on the way of destruction. He's trying to steer you off of the path of righteousness into the pit. All right, and using tactics to try to entice you. You see,
Yep.
right? Can't fall for it. You brothers got you got anything?
Cause this is the book of Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach chapter 12, and then I'm gonna jump down. Well, Ecclesiastes 12 and 10, and then I'm gonna jump down. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Right, so we're not supposed to trust this devil, man, no matter what.
Yep.
All right. To be honest, any trust that you put in him is going to end up leading to some way, somehow, a form of your downfall.
Right, some way, somehow.
Any ounce of belief and trust in this guy is going to completely get you killed, man. All right, and I'm saying this with humility, man. All right, this guy has, you know, he doesn't have humanity in his mind, man. The only thing on his mind, all right, is money, control, and the souls of men.
Yes.
About it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta go.
Soul and the soul. Got it.
All right, so lucky the because that's an entrance. The thing is called entry exit. All right,
Con.
entry exit. But you got it, bro.
Come, verse 11. Though he,
That's how I'm gonna look into it real quick.
come, Sirach 12 and 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Yeah, because he wants to come and appear to you as some kind of humble and lowly servant. He's here for the people. Okay, he come crouching lower than you and extending his hand like we're here to help you. It's for the children. It's for the women. Don't you want to save the elderly? Don't you want to save the children? He'll come like that. And it's believable. All right, if you're not tapped in, you'll be like, oh yeah, you're right. You'll put the music in the background on the commercial.
Right.
You know, you just donate 10 cents a month. Dude, he's got a demon, bro.
Right, try to guilt trip you into doing things.
Yeah. His man will do that to you. Next thing you know, you're out there donating money to some cause that he started.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, they now got it that you can donate money to help take down the United States debt.
Yeah, I heard of that, man.
You can Venmo the government.
Yeah, so they can put towards the trillions of dollars of debt that they caused. But ain't that what supposed to taxpayer dollars supposed to be for, man? And guess what they do with the taxpayer dollars, man? They take your dollars, all right, and they send it overseas, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they fund their fucking agendas across the world, man.
And to send it to the Israelis and fucking Ukrainians. It's all the same.
Right.
Yeah.
All the same niggas.
Come
All
on.
right.
Come on, son.
You gotta,
bro.
you gotta see. Now I was gonna say you gotta see that shit, man.
No excuse.
You gotta see that shit. It's no excuse, bro. Damn, it was a point that I wanted to say, but it slipped my mind.
Like it, bro.
Now you got it. You brothers got it.
Come. It says.
Start from the beginning.
Yeah, I'm gonna start from the beginning again. Sirach 12 and 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
Beware.
Right.
Beware of this man. All right. We all live on the same earth with this guy. Okay. You can't just be buddy with Esau like that, man. Yeah, you gotta, not saying you gotta be an asshole to him, but beware of him. Okay. When you go into the 13th chapter, how to deal with people like that, because we got to deal with them. All right, but ultimately, man, your eyes should be open to this guy and his tricks and his tactics.
Right.
He's very what's the word they use? Cunning. Okay.
Right.
More so than you think. Okay. He might be 3 steps ahead of you sometimes, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
If I may say, you gotta beware of this man, because this is the same man that went to go meet his brother after a period of time with 400 men backing him.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember?
Okay?
Yep.
So you gotta beware of a man like that. Okay? Verse 12. Well, yeah, I'm gonna just read all down.
Oh, that's what it was. The water y'all must be outside, man. It came back. Because we was talking about how how he made ways he'll have you donate to problems that he caused. Right? You remember how back in the days, Ari? I'm pretty sure you remember. You remember how back in the days when we was younger, they would have those commercials on TV with those them Hamites with the big bubble bellies and
Oh yeah,
on the eyes.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, in the eyes of a stranger.
yeah.
That shit, right? Well, it was them causing all that humanitarian crisis over there in those lands, man.
Exactly.
To the point that even today, what it was, I believe, forget which like organization did this poll, but they had every country vote on if world hunger it should be considered a crisis or something to that effect, and everybody voted yes except for America.
Yeah, I saw the chart.
Right, but then
Yeah,
they're gonna tell you, they're gonna tell American people that there's people out there and starving. We gotta send funds to the Ukrainians because the Russians are bombing their grocery stores. They can't eat, but you niggas are the ones going around the world forcing everybody into states of famine, man.
exactly. You
All
see,
right,
it's a trick. And they got the whole world under their control, so they're capable of doing these things. And you Americans, you just fall for it, hook, line, and sinker every time. All right,
every
you
single time.
fucking money. All right, you sent it over to Red Cross, to UNICEF. You know those places, they ain't giving that money to these people, man. You think everybody getting a check out there or something like that? What do you? Those people are starving to death.
Right,
Money really can't fix that shit right now. Like your little 10 cents a month, if they still even do that, which I believe they do, that shit ain't gonna help the goddamn thing, Mel. They need to take the one that's in power out of power.
exactly. Take the cancer out. A body can't live with a disease, and right now the Earth is currently in a disease state.
Yep.
So the only solution is to rid the disease out of the body, man.
Mm,
Get this devil out, man.
get them out.
That's what we do every week, every day. All right, when we face the east, whether we do it on camera or whether we do it in our personal time, when we talk to the Lord, whether we put it on videos, this is what we're begging the Lord to do, to get this fucking nigga out, man. Get him out. Quick preset to back you brothers up. Go ahead. Sirach 10:10. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. Yeah, tomorrow shall die. Very soon, this thing's gonna be out the way, man. All right, because he's a disease, bro. Deforestation. All right, world hunger. All right, the world is at a constant state of war,
Animal
which
extinctions.
which we should all point elbows at the fucking frisbee hatters, right? Because y'all supposed to be children of God. Why is the earth still at war, man?
What's up?
All right, deforestation, world hunger, war. The world is at a state of war. The fucking ozone is fucking fucked up. It's trash in the sky, trash in the waters. The size of fucking continents, man. There's fucking forever chemicals in your water, man. The earth is out of course.
Monsanto.
The earth is out of course. Monsanto's, man. The clothes you wear is complete garbage, man. The
Animal
floors you
extinction.
walk on is complete garbage, man. The air you breathe is complete ass, man. All right. And just when you think you're gonna go to work, make some money, and you're doing one of these shit. I'm gonna make some money. I'm gonna invest in my future.
Hmm.
Shit fucks that whole shit up too, man.
Yep. Take your whole pension away from you or something like that, or tax your tax return.
Look at the so like your Ariana. Look at the elderly of today, man. Them niggas probably when they was 30 was looking forward to hitting 50 so they could retire. Now them niggas is working past 70 years old, man.
Well, a lot of them did retire, but they had to go out of
Yeah, they
retirement.
had to come back.
Yeah, they retired, but then they that fund run out. They realized that shit, that Social Security shit ain't nothing, bro, because the prices of goods just keep going up. So you got people that are in their 70s and pushing elderly people. I went into a what is that store? Um, Burlington, Burlington store, whatever you call it. It used to be called Burlington Coat Factory or some shit. I went in there for work, and and it's just a retail store where you can buy clothes and stuff,
Yeah.
and stationery and all that stuff. I went in there, and they had a and when you open up the doors, the sliding doors, there's like a guard there in case anybody's shoplifting. Okay, I went in there. There was a guard there. There was a woman. She was wearing she was wearing like it looked like a bulletproof vest. This woman was like in her 70s, man, a grandma, and there with a damn bulletproof vest. Like
Oh
they,
wait, man.
this is outrageous. I mean, these people should be, at that age, you should be basically enjoying your life, your golden years of life. You shouldn't be out there in the workforce, working at some teenage job, or some young 20-year-old should be working at that. Oh,
Right.
what's going on here? Okay, and that's just one example. Elderly all over the place working, dropping dead. My parents still work. Okay, my parents are pushing 70 in their late 60s. They're still working. Like, what's going on here, bro? They should been enjoying their life. Okay, traveling here, doing this and that, enjoying their grandchildren, whatever. Can't do it. Everybody's broke. Okay, everybody, fell for the American dream and was fighting to get this American dream, and they never got it.
Yeah,
They're
shit was a mirage.
still looking to get the American dream after retirement. They still haven't achieved the American dream after retirement. What's going on here? You know?
They fell for it. They fell for the golden sculpture of dung.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they thought it was a trophy, but it was just spray painted gold. There's some shit,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's pretty,
Real quick, I'm kind of glad that I never really amounted to anything in this world.
You're the only one, brother.
Yeah, like I've been out to get college degree, and I'm over here doing this, that, and the third. Got this big ass house and all that. And you got no, I'm glad I ain't falling to all that. I just kept fucking up. I kept fucking up, and to a point where I just started looking for answers. You
Yep.
know, the Lord spoke to me. This is what we need to be doing, bro. This place is falling. This place is through.
That's right.
You gotta Akim.
Khan, I'm gonna just jump down to verse 16. Sirach 12 and 16, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He
Yeah,
will.
speak sweetly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna say something?
Now, you got it, brother.
Yeah. He speaks sweetly with his lips, but he's trying to overthrow you the whole time. He does it to his enemies across. He does it to his own people. He does it to his own citizens. Okay, he's at war with he. When we say he, we're talking about the so-called white man, the Edomite. Okay,
Yep.
the devil.
Yep.
He's at war with you, with the American citizens, starting here in Babylon. He's at war with you. All right, and he's gonna get to a point where he's trying to get you against your own neighbor, man. He's
Right.
was it Egyptian versus Egyptian, man?
Yep.
Like, he's basically he's marionetting all this shit in the background. He wants a civil war. He wants an excuse to bring out these new toys that he got, these new military toys. You want to use them on you. He's crazy. He's a madman.
Yep.
All right. And he's not going to spare the least of us. All right. If the Lord, once the Lord lets him off his leash, because that time is coming where the horns are going to be on full display. Okay. Right now he's still speaking as a lamb a little bit, but he's pretty much starting to speak like a dragon now.
Yeah.
All right. He's not. He's pretty much don't give a fuck no more. He's pretty much telling you, okay, yeah, we the devil. What the fuck you gonna do about it? Nothing. Okay, then shut the fuck up. That's basically what he's saying. You know, what can we do about it except speak against it? We can't do anything about it. Okay, so he's got full reign to be the biggest demon he can, and that's what we want ultimately, pursuant to the Book of Lamentations, the 4th chapter. This is your kingdom. Enjoy it.
Right.
Because the time's gonna come where you're gonna have to drink the cup that we had to drink of, but you're gonna have to double the amount.
That's right.
You got it, bro.
It says, continuing on, it says, he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
Oh man, that's that devil.
So he go, if he find opportunity, he'll go far and beyond, past measure, just to overthrow you, just to see you at the bottom.
Right.
And
he's working on that opportunity right now, man. All right, with the entry exit system that's going on, biometric scans to enter into countries.
Mhm.
All right. The wearable devices, the monitor, your vitals. All right, the basically needing permission at this point to even access the internet. That's what it's going to lead to, man. All right, all this what we started off with the ID, the verification, it's going to end up being permission. All right, because that's what a license is. A license, you get a driver's license, you're basically getting permission from the government to drive. All right, so pretty soon you're gonna have to get permission to access the internet.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
why? They're about to really come with a big push in their agenda, so they have to get all other points of views towards their agenda either minimized or completely destroyed, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why don't be surprised if he shuts down the internet for a while. So he can kind of get things in order. All right. Take it away from you for a week or something like that, and then when it comes back on, then is a whole new
It's a whole
ball.
new internet. Yep.
Yeah.
Whole new internet, man.
Mhm.
Just like fucking during the pandemic, man. When everybody got shut down inside, man, the internet became different, man.
It
Every
shows.
website you went to, everything you posted, fact check. Right.
Yeah, remember?
Bro, the fact check system came overnight. One day you go on the internet, everybody has an opinion. The next morning you go to the next morning you wake up, you go look, half of the opinions are gone, and you see a big ass fact check at the top.
Yeah, yeah.
Or they'll say, like, if you want to post it on the internet, it'll be like, you sure you want to post this? We had several other accounts try to post this, and they got took it down.
Right.
You know?
Or you making a YouTube video and you say something about chemtrails, and then when you upload the video, it got a Wikipedia link in your description talking
Right.
about
Yeah.
debunking
Yeah.
the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit came like overnight. And so they already got other things that they want to plan to utilize for these platforms overnight, and it's going to seemingly just happen overnight. And again, they gradually do it because they've been like we can stand back to 2020. Okay, that's 5 years ago. Okay, that's some time ago at this point. So they've been gradually pushing towards this ever looming system of we call it surveillance, of digital, basically a digital footprint. And he wants everybody's digital footprint. That's another thing. Okay, going into the carbon footprint. Okay, and all these are gonna play a role in his new world order. Okay, because you're gonna have a what's that thing called, social credit score. You're gonna
Yep.
have carbon footprint. You're gonna get the UBI, the universal basic income, where you can only use the money on what they want you to use it on, what they allow you to use it on. Okay, if you got too many if your carbon footprint's too high, then you ain't gonna be able to buy meat this week. You ain't gonna be able to drive somewhere this week.
Well,
Eh,
shit. Let's include this YouTube shit. Oh, we seen that you did a Google search on Russia. You must be a Russian affiliate. Oh, your all your payments have been sanctioned by the U.S. government until we could figure out who you are,
Yeah,
who
then,
you affiliate with. You get what I'm saying?
and they may not even give you your stuff back. You just may get a knock on the door for some guys in black suits telling you got to come with them.
Yep, just like that.
Hmm. No one asks any questions. You just disappear. All right, you're talking too much. Okay, this is what they're gonna get towards. That's why we need the Heavenly Father to 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 send His angels, to send Yahweh Shai and His angels to protect us. And the angels are around us right now. They're gonna be around us to protect us. They're gonna guide us through all this. All right, that's why the scriptures constantly remind us not to worry, because yeah, we're gonna go through it, but the Spirit of the Lord is gonna be able to then walk us through it all. All right, again, this is a faith thing, and you can't just be too blindsided by what Esau is showing you and all the amenities that you're so used to, because we're all used to it at this point. It's been several, 20 something years now. I've been on the internet, okay, since the late 90s or whatever the case. I've been on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So we're all pretty much used to it. Smartphones in your pocket. You got the internet everywhere you go. You can just take the shit out of your pocket and
Right.
go anywhere, scroll anything, watch anything on the internet. Uh, uh, um, it- Imagine them just taking it away from you because you don't want to play ball with them. You don't want to upload your ID, so now you can't do shit. You know. that's where we won't get towards, bro. So what you gonna do? And it's gonna get to the point. Really, the true test is the hour of temptation. Okay, well, you're not gonna be able to do jack shit unless you got their mark.
Yep.
Okay, we're so close to that. You don't see it. You don't see what we see at this. Y'all still don't see what we see over here at Great Millstone. You fucking dumb? Are you blind? You blind? Are you fucking blind? You don't see this? You don't see what they're doing? Yeah, come on, bro. Because this is easy. The Lord is making this very easy for us to see so that we make the correct decision. But y'all just don't. Y'all willingly ignorant.
Yep.
You don't want to see it because if you do admit that you see it, that means you're gonna have to choose the Lord.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a straight gate.
It-
You got it.
Sirach 12 and 17. I'm gonna just finish it off. It says, "If adversary come upon thee, thou shalt find him there
You
first."
gonna find him there first. When
Yep.
adversity is, when adversity,
Oh, adversity, slucky,
yeah,
adversity.
yeah. Read it again.
Yep. It says, "If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first."
Anywhere you find trouble, you're gonna find a so-called white man, the
Yep.
Edomite. Okay, and again, just
Right.
the Edomite because we don't want you to get like, oh, you every white. No, because not every white person is an Edomite. Okay,
Yep.
all right, but we're talking about the Edomites here, the ones that are in power. Okay, wherever there's any adversity, or any kind of trouble, you could bet your bottom dollar you're gonna see an Edomite there.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. It
Got
says, it's like you said something, brother?
no, got no, good.
It says, "And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee."
He pretend to help you. He's a slick bastard, dog. He's a
Right?
slick bastard, dog.
Whole,
He
whole
pretend,
time he, it's like you good.
no, I was saying he pretends to help you, but he has his own agenda. Okay,
Right.
you got it. You gonna say your point?
Now he pretends to help you, but the whole time he's doing something to either sabotage you or get you cased up. All right, something that's really not going to be harmful towards you. Okay, and he doesn't care.
He hates you.
He hates you.
Yeah, you're worth more dead than alive.
Right, exactly, in his eyes.
Yeah, yeah. You work for any of these big companies, man. They already got insurance policy on your ass, man.
Yep, yep.
You know, yeah, you work for like a Home Depot or something like that. Yeah, the owners they got an insurance policy out on motherfucker, dog. In case this nigga drop dead, they get paid, and they want to pay for your funeral. That's the kind of guy we dealing with. This is the kind of ruler we're dealing with, and
Yep,
and to think that he wants more power, he wants the power that he's seeking right now, it'll be game over. Okay,
man.
so we need the Lord to come back. Was there more on that one?
Yeah, this is one more verse. Verse
Yep.
18. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. Countenance.
He switch up his style to make it seem like you know, that he's on your side.
Right.
Change his countenance up. He's good at that. He's an actor. All these politicians and all these motherfuckers are all actors, dog. This is some trippy shit, dog. I say, when you really analyze this thing we're involved in, this is some crazy deep shit, dog. And there's a lot of evil and wickedness involved in it, and it's hard to stomach. That's why you got to be a real man to be able to be in this truth. To you can't just turn a blind eye to it and be like, I don't want it's too negative. You need to know this, okay? Because this spider's he's about to strike, man.
Yep.
And this motherfucker's about to strike you, bro. The serpent, he about to strike you. Okay, it's gonna hurt. And so it's the best thing we can do is separate ourselves from this shit instead of trying to be more involved in Esau's kingdom. This is a falling this is a sinking ship, man.
That's right.
Uh, any last precepts?
No, I ain't have nothing.
All right, then. Well, we can go and close it out. Then, Lord willing, this is edifying to you brothers and you sisters. We do want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
By Hashem, Shai, by Hashem,
And again, double honors unto the apostles, bishops, and elders of GMS, Great Millstone. Salute to you brothers out there pushing the word in truth and sincerity. And yeah, listen to what we're saying, man, because we're saying this because we see it, man. We see this clear it's in these we have the second chapter, the prophets are jumping off the page. Okay. It's not much longer. Don't be surprised if the YouTube ministry shut down soon, bro. Don't be surprised, because we've been saying it was going to happen for a long time. We've been talking about the famine of the word, okay? And you ain't gonna be able to find the true men of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai when all this shit hits the fan. You might find, butt plug Sakari niggas or whatever the case. You might find them, okay? Let me get that scripture, real quick.
Yeah, well,
What precept?
Second Ezra 5 and 9. Second Ezra 5 and 9.
So I'm dead.
You got it?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm there, are y'all?
Go ahead, brother.
Second Ezra 5 and 9. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit. Slocket. Let me read in this slocket. 1 second. Let me do that again.
Okay.
Second Ezra 5 and 9. It says, and salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber.
Right. So wit is gonna hide itself, and understanding is going to withdraw itself into a secret chamber, and we are supposed to be in that secret chamber, that secret place where the truth is. Right. It said what? Salt water shall be found in the sweet. Okay, because you can't drink salt water. Okay,
Right.
you try to drink salt water, you're just gonna find yourself being more thirsty. It's gonna dehydrate you. So
Right.
that be liking on to these different camps. Still might be wiggling around out here that ain't got the truth, and that's all you got to watch, because Great Millstone is bye bye. All right, who know? I'm just it could be like that. We don't know how it's gonna go down exactly, but this is what it's pointing towards. Read the next verse.
Verse 10. And shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incon, incon,
Yep.
incontinency be multiplied
Yeah.
upon earth.
So wit and understanding is going to be sought by many, but it won't be found. Okay.
Right.
You're trying to find the channels now, but YouTube pulled this shit, and you ain't gonna be able to find too many Great Millstone channels. Anytime brother try to upload a video, it gets flagged and taken down or whatever the case. It's gonna get to that point. Okay,
Yep.
it's gonna hide itself. So you either got the understanding, you don't got the understanding. Because if you have it, then you don't need the videos anymore. But if you don't have it and you're searching for it, the only thing you're gonna find ISUBK yelling at white people. That's really about all you're gonna be able to find, bro.
Find IUIC
Talking about Jesus.
Talking about Jesus. Find IUIC damn near about to get ran over.
Yeah.
The white Jeep linger.
This is this could be next week, man. I mean, I'm not saying it's that. It could technically be that close, man. We are that close to this thing being, you know, being over. Okay, and we're about to get into the next phase of prophecy. The prophets, we're gearing ourselves up for the next phase of prophecy, where, the street ministry is done, and we're basically in a time of trouble. Okay, that time of trouble is nigh. Okay, we're talking about them ain't gonna be shutting down. When he shut down everything, what they shut down the whole fucking town on you, the whole city, the whole country gets shut down. The stores are all closed. Internet's off for a while. The lights are off. The water's off, and you got nothing but martial law troops out here and a bunch of criminals. It's gonna be a scary time.
Yep.
You saying last words?
That's it. That's it for it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so brothers, beware, bro. We gave y'all enough warnings through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Starting with our elders, okay, the apostles, okay, and they've been out there way longer than a lot of brothers have been alive, okay. And I know I was a baby when they was around out there, so keep this in mind. This, you know, look these articles up yourself. We're not just making it up. They're telling us. Esau's pushing his game plan out there. He's telling you his plays. We just got to watch. Okay. So with that, again, call all Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Again, on to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Salute to you brothers out there. Shalom to you bros and you sisters. Peace.
Peace.